During these difficult times, it can be especially hard to stay on the sunny side of things. But one group is particularly good at putting smiles on our faces: kids. Here at CBSN New York, we've been collecting signs of hope, posters and drawings made by kids to thank frontline workers and spread a little joy to their communities throughout the tri-state area. And one person who particularly knows how inspiring young people can be is CBS News correspondent Steve Hartman. You've probably seen his On the Road series for CBS Evening News. Now that he's working from home just like the rest of us, he's using some of those stories of ordinary people to teach kids important lessons in his Kindness 101 class. I spoke with Steve Hartman and two of his children, Meryl and Emmett, earlier today.
We've known for a long time that teachers were using our on-the-road stories as part of their character education classes in schools. So when the pandemic struck, I wanted to stay relevant, and I wanted to matter, and I wanted to spread kindness, and I wanted to spend time with my kids. So that's how we started this Kindness 101 class.
Was there kind of one moment during all of this that struck you where you said, I have to do this?
It was very early on. Because this is something I've wanted to do for so long, and I thought this is my moment. I've always said every American is a hero just waiting for their moment. I felt like this was my moment.
What do you think is the most important lesson that you've taught so far?
I don't know. What do you guys think is the most important one?
If you had to ask me, I would probably say courage.
Courage. That's actually a good one, and that was eye-opening for me too, because as we started learning about courage and how to teach kids courage, it's really about failure. It's about accepting failure. You think of somebody as courageous as they're out there slaying dragons or whatnot, but no, it's about embracing failure and getting up and going again. And as a result of that class, I don't know if this is why you said that, Meryl learned how to ride a bike, because before that she was not willing to ride a bike and she didn't even want to try, but she found the courage, and now you should see her. She's going through the yard, through the streams. She's amazing.
That's awesome. What is it like having your children as your coworkers?
Well, originally they were just supposed to hold the signs and make the signs. Like today's class is about purpose, and Meryl made this sign. But then Meryl started talking, and then Emmett started talking, and eventually I kept getting forced off the side of the screen, and they kept taking over. And by our last class, I don't even know if I'll be teaching anymore, because they're better at it than I am. They know just what to say, and they're really good at getting the point across.
You have helped me learn all about optimism and courage in all the classes we've done so far.
Thank you, sweetie. And you've helped America learn. She knows how to put things, She says I'm teaching her, but she's really doing a lot of the teaching.
What do you think you've learned about yourself through this process?
Well, like I said, today's class is about purpose. And I feel like I've learned a little bit about my purpose. Finding your purpose is a lifelong mission. And I'm wondering now if maybe my purpose, although yes, my stories air on the evening news every Friday night, I'm wondering if maybe at least part of my purpose is to repurpose the stories for character education and get it in as many classrooms as we can. So I'm encouraging teachers to go to our On the Road for Educators Facebook group, because we're building a small army, and we're going to make this country as kind as possible. And that's where we're starting. My soldiers.
Obviously, these are geared a little bit more towards children, but what do you think older audiences can learn from this as well?
The lessons are universal. I mean, it's really all about good, strong character and how to get there. Because we believe as a family that if you have good, strong character, everything else will fall into place. It doesn't matter if you know the capital of Montana. If you are kind and honest and you have integrity, everything else in life will fall into place, and you'll be successful, and you'll find love and friendship.
And you can watch Kindness 101 with Steve Hartman online at cbsnews.com/kindness101. Steve and his kids put out a new episode every Monday. And for even more stories from Steve Hartman, his On the Road segments air every Friday on the CBS Evening News.